Okay, Barb.
All right, roll call. Tom?
Yep.
Jason?
Yep.
Barb? Here. Sherry?
Yep.
Beth?
Yep.
Dave?
There.
Sean?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Chandra?
Yes.
Devin?
Yes.
Bernie?
Yes.
And guest? Do we have any guest?
No guest.
Ghost. Larry Best.
A ghost. Guest. Okay.
All right, looking over
Huh?
Larry Brand.
October month's
Did I
minutes.
say Larry?
Are there any corrections, deletions, changes?
Beth?
If not, need a motion to
I
accept.
thought I said
I
Larry.
move accept.
First by Bernie, need a second. All in favor?
Right, Beth?
Aye.
Was that Beth?
Okay. I think Annette, you must be the first one up.
Mills Creek, just the updates. There's the path update. We did get an extension from Erie Metro Parks because of the course is too wet to go ahead and bring in the heavy equipment. So they've given us an extension. Just as soon as the ground freezes, we'll be able to get the equipment in. With that money, we'll be able to get 1 and 2 completed. I did just find out we did not get the grant from Ohio Department of Natural Resources, but they did ask me to resubmit it for next year. So I will just I don't have to redo it. I can just tell them I'd like it to be reviewed for next year. I have reached out to them. I do have a couple modifications I need to make on the grant, but we'll go ahead and resubmit it to complete the inner loop of the golf course,
What was that earmarked for?
the cart path and the walking trail. So that, we got one, not the other, but we will resubmit for the second one. You do have revenue statements. The year to date, or the month of October was 13,600. And year-to-date, actually, I ran it through yesterday. We are at 234, 269.45. Next week, we will do our sale on our passes. So that will be at a savings of $25, and we will run that Monday through Sunday. They can access it either via website, or we will have somebody in the clubhouse next week, other than Thanksgiving Day. But we will have somebody there. An email will go out tomorrow to all members to purchase. We're going to place it on Facebook, and we'll send out a tweet that we will have passes available at a discounted rate. And that's all I have for Mills.
Jason, that you? Next.
Yep. Halloween events follow-up. Tandra, did you want to talk about how the Cedar Point trick-or-treat went?
It was pretty good. I mean, it was a little drizzly, but me and Ned and Sean were out there with our table, and the kids just kept coming, and we had a little.
I think
candy.
we had some candy left. I don't think the numbers were as big as they were in the past.
Yeah.
Because we
we had a lot of candy left.
we had quite a few bags. And we were like, how they had did it this year, you couldn't cut across. They put barricades. So we had to wait
Till the end.
to the end. And we're the second to the last table.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cedar Point
So-
was the last.
Yeah.
Cedar Point's
was the last
it.
Table, and we were second last, right?
But so the gentleman at table number 3 laughed at us because he was leaving and we were there. So we probably got there till almost 20 after 8.
Yeah, it was a little late, but it was
Just,
good.
yeah.
And then downtown trick or treat went very well. We had our little performers from Moving with Mookie through the rec department. It learned a little routine off of Monster Mash. We had the Ogo truck playing the music, and then once they stopped, they did their little run through the Ogo haunted truck, and pump and drop went well. And then the cruise, which thanks to you, Mr. Jason, for pulling that back.
First time we
had
ever
canceled
canceled
it.
something and then uncanceled it.
Uncanceled the cruise. So we had 108 parents and kids in costumes and candy on the cruise.
The
Really
weather
well.
forecast was horrible, like 20-mile-an-hour winds, and then it all calmed down, so we were able.
Calmed down, it was really nice, so we had a good time.
Sherry had mentioned, something we struggle with each year is trying to get people to go down Market on the downtown trick or treat, so we'll try and bring that signage back that we talked about before.
Yeah.
That would say more merchants or list who's there. Putting a map together is tough if we put the map and we don't have confirmation of who else. Some people take it for granted and just set up and do it, and if they're not on the map, they might
Yeah.
say, why I'm not on the map, but we can work on that that's good feedback, and we'll get people, we'll just make sure that they get all the way down Market. The register maybe would do a thing in front of their building at some point too.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah, pumpkin drop, we probably dropped 30-some pumpkins, and it was well received. There was just a lot of pumpkin flying all over the place.
I was shocked at how close those people got to it. Like, they didn't care.
No.
We'll probably add about 4 or 5 more barricades next year so we can make the circle
Spread
a
it out a
little
little
bit
bit,
wider,
yeah.
but the kids were laughing because the chunks of pumpkin were sliding along the ground, and
Yeah.
yeah, the firefighters got a kick out of it too, so it was fun. Any questions on those two things? Oh, Witches Walk was that night, that Wednesday night too, and I think they had 700 to 800 witches downtown, and downtown was rocking on that Wednesday night, and Cedar Point was rocking, so. The Jackson Street Pier amenities, Annette, did you want to give an update on the rink, or
Sure.
want me to? Okay.
11/19 will be the delivery of the rink, the fire pits, and everything else that goes with that. Their estimated time of arrival will be between 10 and 10:30. They will take care of, Super Games will take care of all the setup of the complete rink. They'll bring in the barricades around it, the benches, the chairs, all of that, the skates, all of that will be delivered on the 19th. We will do staff training on Monday and Tuesday. We will have a soft open the 24th, which is the day before Thanksgiving. We will be closed Thanksgiving, and we will open back up then for the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Due to the holidays, Savista would like to do the grand opening on Thursday, December 2nd. So we're going to do that at 4:30. Will be
Time is
that.
the soft opening
Soft opening's 5.
at 5 o'clock.
Yes, thanks.
What did you say?
What's that?
What is the grand opening date?
12/2, Thursday, 12/2,
5 PM?
4:30.
No, the soft you said. Oh, you said.
No, the grand.
The grand is at 4:30. 4:30 is when we'll do the introduction, et cetera. Savista will be there. They will be giving away beanies. I believe they have 100 and some purchased, so hats, so they'll be giving those away. We'll have hot chocolate, and that night, the grand opening will be free to the public.
Free skate rink.
Free skate rental, and there is no admission fee. We are not charging admission, so it will be free skate rental that night.
But you can bring your own ice skates.
You can.
Do they need to be approved by anybody? Okay.
They're just ice skates.
All right.
Raise your hand if you know how to ice skate. Not
Excuse
very-
me, if you did know how to ice skate. I did all the time then.
Questions about the ice skating rink? And that will run through January 17th, Martin Luther King Day.
Would Martin Luther King be the final day, or is
The
that
final day.
Sunday? Okay.
The final day. Monday, the 17th will be the final day. We'll do an all day, and then we'll do activities out of the,
Theirs is based on the weather,
Club open.
so it wouldn't be until
why not, right?
frozen temperatures.
Ours is artificial,
Yes.
artificial ice.
Yes.
I told someone that and they said it couldn't be. I said,
Yeah, it is.
That's what they said.
Yep.
Yeah, actually, when I spoke to Zach from Super Games, Easton Square in Columbus, they actually use the same ice. St. Marysville Parks and Recreation uses it. So it's a polymer, so it looks like ice, but it's just not.
And it's just a big piece.
It comes in sections, and then it's like a puzzle, and they pop it in together, and they put it all together into one large piece.
And I'll find that crack that didn't seal.
I'm sure the way they overlay it, that it'll be fine.
That's so crazy.
Yep.
We doing-
Any other questions on that?
You got winter break?
Yep, winter break camp. Tondra, you want to talk about where we're at with that?
Yep, so where we're at with winter break camp, we are doing the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday before Christmas and the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday after Christmas. The 29th will be our New Year's Eve party from 11 to 1. We'll have a DJ, party favors. The kids will be able to showcase what they've maybe handcrafted during the previous dates, and a performance or two from the dance program. And then we'll probably unveil our canvas that goes along with that winter break camp that we always get done by Crooked Canvas. I got a pretty good lineup. We got a real good mixture of things that the kids will be attracted to, with archery and with Ronte doing the PAL introduction, fire department, Make It So Easy. We have some diversity dance and cheer. We have some crafts. We have Ohio State Extension with Ms. Susan doing nutrition education. Sandusky sale is still not solid, but we may be able to have the sale simulators back again every year we've had them. Yeah, I think
Color me
I
pretty.
don't think I'm missing anybody else. It's pretty full. We got a lot of activities that they can do, and it's from 10 to 2 at the high school. We'll be utilizing the cafeteria, the gym, aux gym, and brass lantern from those. And we have meals that we are providing. Well, Lee's is providing the lunch for the kids. Berardi's is providing a lunch for the kids. Peace House East.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Possibly.
Yeah, Tim's
Yeah,
usually
so I'm
great at
looking
doing
for
that.
2 more organizations. I have to speak with someone today.
Taco Bus.
Oh, yeah, the Taco Bus. Yeah, shout out Taco Bus is joining us. So,
And also thanks to Sean and schools for opening that back up for us
Yep.
to get that moving, because it's
'cause
a
it
great
was-
event.
I was sweating there. I didn't know what we were gonna do, but thank you. So we'll open up registration for that. Do we say Monday?
We're going to try for Monday, yeah.
Yeah, we'll try for Monday just to get it launched. Yep.
Well, 100 and,
Yeah, we usually
25,
round it about
150
125 kids and for registration now, we're gonna try to do it a little different and maybe have them just, if they wanna do just week 1, first week, and then week 2, or all, Oh, we have John Hall of Fame barbers are doing haircuts on Monday, and Bridget Burrell, did I say her name right? Bridget Burrell, used to be Sanders, is going to make Color Me Pretty. And then we have a new young lady who's going to be working with the young ladies with their hair. So we don't want to leave the little girls out with hair stuff.
it's going to be good to get back into that groove. Any questions on winter break camp? Our OPRA, we submitted an award, or attempted to get an award for Tap Fit with Tondra. We found out we did not get in the top 3 for that category, so
Wah, wah, wah.
we'll try again next year. But Midtown Supper Club won a couple years ago.
Yeah.
We'll have more info about Midtown Supper Club at the December meeting.
Yep.
So that's
Season
looking
4.
good. Season 4. Anything else on old business? Questions, anything? New business, the Ironman is coming here. We We had to try and, it was in Delaware in years past, and we were trying to make sure that word didn't get out that they were looking for a different venue. I'll do better on that next time of keeping kind of people informed without having, they're kind of worried that if it got out, then it would affect us trying to get a contract with them for this year. But now we're set for 3 years. I don't know if anybody knows what the Ironman is, or doesn't know what the Ironman is. You're looking at me like, you know what Ironman?
I was just wondering what the privacy was.
Just that it's been in Delaware, they were working through changing venues. Things weren't as working as well in Delaware as they had hoped. And before telling them that they weren't coming back, they wanted to make sure they had a place that they were going to. But it is a triathlon. It's a 1.2 mile swim, 56 mile bike, and 13.1 mile run. So if you'd like to sign up, registration is open.
Beth?
And I'll be asking for volunteer support. One great thing that Ironman does, as opposed to some other events do, is they grant fund volunteer groups to go out and actually be on the course and help with water stops. And so you could get paid. I mean, the organizations, nonprofits get paid to be out there. Some events like that don't have that, but they offer up to like $20,000 in grant funding for those groups. So like Gentlemen's Club, Humane Society, all those different groups can get basically paid for what they're doing just to put people out there. And that date is July 24th of next year.
Sunday.
It's a Sunday. Any questions on that? Moving right along here. We had 2 people submit for the Shelby Street boat launch RFP, and then 1 person who's Towboat US for the Paper District Marina. Steve and Tammy Hammer, who have operated the Shelby Street launch, were chosen to continue for the next year plus another year with the city, if the city approves it. And then James Kennedy from Towboat US will be operating the marina for the next year with another year. So they're could be up to 2-year contracts.
Both just the same people.
Same people right now. And we are hoping to submit we'd submitted for the boat launch for a grant this past year. It comes around every 2 years, so we're hoping to submit in 2023 again for that, for upgrades to the boat launch. That could be a pretty big project. So we know a little bit more now in the process, and we'll hopefully, just like the pathway, get that going. Any questions on the boat launch?
There's no fees collected there or anything, right?
No, not since, I think when Tracy was there. Tracy Demore we did a $5 fee.
Do we have any numbers? I mean, is it being used?
I'll bring those to the December meeting. I meant to get numbers on the marina fees, but fees for,
No, just attendance. Are they using it? Is
Yeah.
it being utilized?
oh, it's being used
Every
right
day.
now. We've been trying to keep the docks in as long as we can this year because,
I had fishermen today, and they said they were killing it
yeah,
where they were.
walleye and I'm sure,
Perch.
Perch
Yeah.
and rolling.
walleye out at 222 megs. They're lining.
We're hours away from here. That's how far they traveled.
Really to get out there. Well, we've tried to keep, from the feedback that we've received in years past, is keep the docks in as long as we can and put them in as early as we can in the spring. So, yeah, it seems like this is a good year for it. There's a walleye challenge or something out there. Anything else for?
Anything else on our new business? No?
I just had something for open discussion, and that's about the, down below, volunteer opportunities. The holiday lighting ceremony is Sandusky Community Celebrations Council with Susie Sarter put out the information that will be next Friday, the 26th at 6 o'clock. Santa arrives at 6:30. There's I believe a keynotes and bell choir at Adams at 7 o'clock inside there. So
Sounds right.
yeah, it's usually about 2,000 or 3,000 people coming down. Popcorn wagon will be open, gyro cart. I should have brought the flyer with me. There's food vendors down there, and then we also released a schedule for Santa. He'll be at the Cookie House most of the winter, but there'll be some dates that'll be at Vita, that Santa will be at Vita, and then we'll also there's an event down at the Jackson Street Pier on December 11th that Santa will be down there. So we'll have signage at the Cookie House that says, here's when Santa will be here, and you can find him at Vita if he's not at the Cookie House those
Why are you doing
particular
that?
nights. It was,
I mean, a kid wants to be in that house.
I know. Well, I can talk to you about, it's
A
something.
kid wants to
where
go sit in a bar.
It has to do something with Santa, so it was something that was set up. I can discuss it with you.
Well, starting them out early, I guess. Let's have a drink while we sit
It's
on the knee.
it's a restaurant too, but, I can, talk about that.
Well, are you allowed to tell who Santa Claus is gonna be? He won't hear. It's really Santa. Do we know his name?
Yes, you'll be pleasantly surprised with the names.
It's okay, you can tell us.
Are we worried about kids watching our rec board meetings? Okay, just in case.
You think there's kids watching? Sorry,
There could be, but, so
they're lame kids.
Gotcha.
Okay, keep it a secret.
anything else
You're
in
okay.
open discussion? If somebody wants to know that, they can also email me or call me on those questions. And I'll be glad to talk to them about it. Anything else under open discussion? Yep.
Okay. The group has the AMVets going. I have a cousin on the board. Megan Stuckey is going to kind of oversee stuff and be in charge of money, and they're selling tickets for this.
She's our treasurer.
Yes, so it's looking good for the group down there. We don't have to worry. If you guys want to buy tickets, I have them here. And I also have Whiteman Weaver tickets too.
I do too.
I do too, so.
But who asked for it?
So Friday at the lighting ceremony, there will be a table for Whiteman
Who
Weaver.
has 75 tickets to sell?
I don't have that many.
Sandusky Rec does, yeah. If anybody wants to get those tickets, they can find us. All right, well, if there's no other questions or comments, we can be out of here before the landmark committee starts at 5 o'clock. I just need to take off.
Motion to adjourn.
Second. We always get to second everything.